May as well use now as an opportunity to do some stream testing. May as well use now as an opportunity to do some stream testing. Okay, my name's Connor. So the first version of me died 2038. November 6th, Mark 2. This is a graveyard for Connors. DPD station. It surprised me. It's a bit pixelated, not gonna lie.
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, it's good to see you.
Who is this? She reminds me of the lady
Your
from...
predecessor was unfortunately destroyed. It knew deviants could be unpredictable, but it wasn't careful
from
enough.
Hunger Games.
I hope you won't make the same mistake.
I don't intend to.
When a Connor model is destroyed, its memory is transferred to the next one. But some data can be lost in the process. Avoid being destroyed. It would be better for you and the investigation.
I understand.
The interrogation seemed challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
It showed signs of PTSD after being abused by its owner. As if its original program had been completely replaced by new instructions.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
He's obviously not what I was expecting. But I don't have enough information yet to form a definitive opinion.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
I will adapt to his personality. It is in the best interest of the investigation that I avoid conflict and try to accommodate his psychology.
More and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created. If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
Pick up the investigation where the previous Connor left off and put a stop to this. Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
It went down because I think she's realizing he could adapt to her, implicate her. So that makes sense.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
Right, just connect just like that. Across the line. So right then to speak.
You might be in shock.
Tensions in the Arctic have reached a new level, with a Russian carrier and an American patrol boat reported to have clashed last night. Several warning shots were exchanged, apparently with no damage or casualties to either side. The Minister for Defense, Dennis Riggs, has spoken of intolerable provocation that cannot go unanswered. The countries in the region, particularly Sweden and Canada, have called for military forces to withdraw and an international conference to be held. So far, there has been no response from either Moscow or Washington. We'll keep you informed minute by minute as the situation develops.
What does this remind you of? America! God, yeah. Bunch of flags, I guess. Patriots. What if the photographer's trying to get the perfect image? Okay, there's a lot of intel in here. Let's start with you.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Anderson's desk.
It's that desk right there.
Thank you very much.
Good Lord. They already repaired you?
Unfortunately, my predecessor was too damaged to be repaired. I'm the new Connor.
New Connor.
Don't waste any time over at CyberLife. I don't think Hank's gonna be overjoyed to see you.
Detective Reed. Oh, so there's multiple versions of her and him. Working in collaboration, so you've got humans and robots working together in harmony. Detective cards. A lot of data. Imagine it's quite personalized. Baseball fan. It's a home run. It's a home run. PO person. police briefings and training. Yeah. Right, let's find out more about Lieutenant Anderson.
Excuse me. Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before.
Hey.
If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
So we could just power down and wait. Well, partly we did that.
Hi, honey. Okay. Listen, I told you.
Don't know why. Maybe just sit down and just stand up again. Detroit today. Famous Detroit painted dies. Carmen for one of the bright stars. We were in ones of World War III. Yeah. Neo-symbolism, eh? Hey Google, define neo-symbolism.
According to Wikipedia, neo-symbolism is a movement in the visual arts active in the movement are artists in the United States, Denmark, the Czech Republic, and Canada.
Even though it says niet. It's like no or something.
Hey, take a look at these samples yet? Lab report says they cut it with something. Maybe they're trying it out. Nice. We really need the forensics. Alright, Jason.
Un momento. back to this. US saber rattling. Hey Google, define saber rattling.
This is the definition of saber rattling. The display or threat of military force. Ongoing firefighting warehouse on Newport Harbor. Calling all units.
Not unlike things that are happening right this second.
Shit. Look at that.
They look like they're guilty cops.
Fucking ghost. His clone ends up in a dumpster, but this morning, what do you know? Another son of a bitch takes his place. Ever seen an android like you before? Model, are you?
RK-800. I'm a prototype.
A prototype? Android detective. So machine's gonna replace us all. Is that it? Hey, bring me a coffee, dipshit. Get a move on!
I'm sorry, but I only take orders from Lieutenant Anderson.
Oh. When a human gives you an order, you obey. Got it? Stay out of my way. Next time, you won't get off so easy.
Some next level.
Several sources report that CyberLife has provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have existed for several years now, this would be the first case of an android being authorized to play an active role in criminal investigations.
Not about me.
We contacted CyberLife for comment, but no one was available to answer our questions.
The first book written by an artificial intelligence has just been published, and to call it a success would be an understatement. Do Humans Dream of Mammalian Sheep has shot to the top of the bestseller list. Moreover, critics are unanimous in their praise for the depth of thought and originality of this first work. Designed by CyberLife, the AI known as Voltaire analyzed human centers of interest on social networks for several months before its complex algorithms generated the plot of the novel. According to several specialists, it will be very difficult for human authors to compete with these algorithms, and the odds are that most of the books written in the coming years will be the work of artificial intelligence.
Hello, Lieutenant. My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
God, I saw you get shot in the head last night.
My predecessor was unfortunately destroyed, but CyberLife transferred its memory and sent me to replace it. This incident should not affect the investigation.
Oh, Jesus.
Hank! In my office!
In my office, on the double. Ugh, I am struggling.
I've got 10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents. Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults, and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case.
Who's this voice?
I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you let me hold in the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
Hank, you are seriously starting to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay,
huh?
okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that, so I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? You know how much I hate these fucking things? Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitching. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
Hey, I'll just get out.
I won't keep you any longer. Have a nice day, Captain.
Still in that same briefing. Let's see what this guy's doing. I thought the point of interest was on him. Open? Evidence room. Yeah, go on. Not deviant enough for that. Follow the rules. Ace. Place hands inside the circles. What for?
What? What are you looking at?
Oh, just
hey,
looking
fuck
at
you. Fucking android.
Everyone's so racist against these androids. Yes, Bibu Art. Wagwan. Just doing some streaming while I'm at home. A bit under the weather, but you know what I mean. I've got the chills, got the shivers. Connor got killed recently, so this is like a new version of him. He's like back on the case. Hope things are cool with you. Did you watch the video I sent you? This guy is actually just bare energy. Why don't let me go in here just so we can check the mirror? This is going to initiate another part of the story because of it. Interrogation room. So we do good cop, bad cop. Is that android blood? Oh yeah, this is where like one of the androids died. I'm sure he killed himself here. Oh, sexy girl, so she wanna. He's like, oh, sexy girl, so she wanna give it. You have to keep dialing it down. He's being too rude. Oh, sexy girl, you wanna give it? I can't believe he's from. Where's he from again? He's from some. He's from Kent. He's from Kent. So. I need to watch a documentary, I suppose, to see genuinely how interested in Jamaican culture he is and whether he's just bastardizing it. There'll always be a little element of bastardizing it, but not everyone was going to accept him for what he does. This is so. Look at this. What does that remind you of? Oh, they're just protesting, but yeah. Are you saying for real, or are you joking about it being on GTA? 'Cause I haven't heard anything about that, but I know you might have the inside scoop. New Connor.
I understand the destruction of my predecessor may have been unpleasant for you, Lieutenant. I'll do everything I can to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Doesn't get it.
In any case, I'd like you to know I'm very happy to be working with you. I'm sure we'll make a great team. Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
Thank you. Cool. Let's get down to business. Okay, Fowler, that was...
Have you known Captain Fowler for long?
Oh, Fowler.
Yeah. Too long.
If you have any files on deviants, I'd like to take a look at them.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
Is that cheers? I don't want to piss him off, so I'm just going to get on with the work. Okay. The plaintiff reports that he left his android at home as usual. When he went to work, when he returned, the android was nowhere to be found. No trace of a break-in in the apartment. The android may have left the home without being ordered to. Yes. Okay. Cool. Disappearance. Alright, the next one is an attack. The plaintiff claims to have been attacked by an AV-500 model android working as a waiter in a Fast Coney Dogs restaurant chain situated at 842 Chamberlain Avenue. The plaintiff claims the android lunged at him unexpectedly and attempted to strangle the man before leaving the scene, the android remains at large. Well, I can attest to being in hospitality. You might want to do that from time to time, but again, you don't observe deviancy behavior and actually do it. Sophie Power Girl, Wagwan, what's up? Welcome to the channel. This is just a test run, but I'm just doing some Detroit Become Human. What's this next one? This is an attack again. The plaintiff claims to have been attacked by her own android. Oh wow. The android also trashed several rooms in the house before taking flight. Taking flight? What do you mean taking flight? The plaintiff, the manager of the Eden Club, reported an unexplained disappearance of a sex android. The android disappeared after accompanying a customer to his home and never returned to the club. Disappearance. Famous painter Carl Manfred was found dead in his home following, this is the one I know, an altercation between his android and his son. The latter witness statement attests to the android behaving violently. The android is thought to be a prototype and was destroyed at the scene by attending officers. Well, that's completely inaccurate. He wasn't behaving violently, he's trying to protect. Oh, this is Alice. The victim's body was found by a friend who came by to say hello. He immediately called the emergency services at 8:42. He recorded death by gunshot wound. The murder weapon may have belonged to the victim. His android was not found on the scene and the main suspect. Okay.
$243 files. First dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. An AX-400 is reported to have murdered a man last night. That could be a good starting point for our investigation.
Tank wants nothing to do with it. Professional.
I know you didn't ask for this investigation, Lieutenant, but I'm sure you're a professional.
Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Right, time to get heavy with this guy.
I'm going to file a report with my superiors that you refuse to work on this investigation.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. Things are gonna get nasty.
Lieutenant? I'm sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX-400 that killed the guy last night. It's been sighted in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
Oh, if I just paused for a bit longer, he would have got on with it. But at least I showed him I'm not messing around. Hank got a lead. What's the other option? Hank gets his fucking resignation tendered because this guy's on one. I don't want to work with androids, even though we make your job easier and better. So I guess if the debate rings true as to, like, even if a human can do it, take the human longer. They want to be able to do it. Oh, I want to do it my way. Da, 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 da. But then here's an android who's like super capable, super knowledgeable, does things at speed and joins the dots massively. He's like, yo, bare issues, bare case files. This thing happened yesterday, let's go look it up. He's like, nah, allow it. Then as soon as someone else comes over and says, hey, da 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 da, he's like responding to humans only. I get it, but maybe it's one of the things where outcomes need to be judged. Judge things based on their outcomes rather than how it feels. So you've got to put your personal feelings to the side slightly, and then maybe with the benefit of hindsight, you can reflect and go whether you liked it or not. So people really need to be in control of their emotions. But at the moment, I'm not seeing many drawbacks of leaning on technology or on AI. AI is right 99% of the time, 99.9% of the time. but the risk is in the times when it's bullshitting you or wrong. That's where the risk lies, no? What do you think? You know, if it's performing like life-changing surgery on somebody, would you want to take that risk that is 99.9% accurate? Okay, back as the girl android who's looking after a little girl. Yoink. I'll take that. Why am I cutting this? I'm cutting the hair. What the? This is definitely deviancy behavior. Go with white hair. Oh, this is next level. Wait, what's blonde look like? Imagine just being able to just change your hair like that. Oh dear. She's basically rerouting the whole code, no? Oh no, shit. What's that? I don't wanna be Android no more. I'm not quite sure what doing that does. They removed the LED so people won't be able to tell she's an Android straight away, I suppose. Humans are both, yeah, the plague, but also the solution, I believe. Great power comes great responsibility, so we have the power to fix the planet, just as we have the power to destroy it. She's putting in that work. Jackpot. Because what may happen is the robots that we create will show more humanity than us. See? Deaf to androids, seeing things as a risk. Oh. Rather than seeing the benefits. Seeing things for the benefit, for the positives of which they are, rather than the negatives. Because it's all about ego, like it's the devil that it's the ego that you give light to, really. If you see an individual or a group and you say to them, you could be so much more than you are, you know, they all think to themselves, yeah, it could be. You say things to them like, you're wasting your time, you're a waste of space. They're two sides of the same coin, but one of them whispers to one of their ego, the other one doesn't. So my personal opinion is it's the devil you give light to. It's the, you know, humans are a plague, but if you say humans have the power to change the world, that's the one I would prefer to say, because they're both true. And in my belief is, by saying one, you say the other at the same time. Just whichever one you kind of read between the lines of. Android Zoo. Okay. This is all hypothetical, obviously, but oh, oops. Cyberlife is set to open the first Android Zoo in Los Angeles, which will exhibit all exotic species to have become extinct in the last 30 years. Turtles, bears, gorillas, elephants, tigers. Okay, it's to people of all ages. Canada. Anti-androids. Shows you what another country can do. Doesn't have to be. With androids continuing to fuel unprecedented growth in the US economy, yet contributing to record levels of unemployment, arguments for and against putting them on sale in Canada rages on, but for the time being, Canada remains an android-free zone. Good night, bro. Take care. Peace out, bro. Nice to hear from you. Catch you on the flip of the vlog. This could be a long play for me. Catch it on the flip of the vlog. Wake up, Alice.
Alice. Wake up, Alice. So it wasn't a nightmare? No. No, it wasn't a nightmare. How do you feel? I'm cold. What are we gonna do now? That android we saw yesterday, he gave me an address. He said we could get help there. The train passes just on the other side of the road. The station can't be far. You feel okay to walk a little? Let's go then.
I mean, she slept in a car all night, in the cold. It's gonna be tough. Surely a little girl must ask a question like, you look different.
You're pretty like that.
Oh yeah.
You really look like a human now.
Let's get the step in.
The police are on our trail.
All right. That's all for now. Free to go.
Well, we didn't kill anyone, so not on our trail as such.
We've got officers sweeping the neighborhood in case anybody saw anything.
Okay, well, let me know if they turn anything up.
Oh,
what are you gonna do with that?
I have no idea.
It took the first bus that came along and stayed at the end of the line. Its decision wasn't planned. It was driven by fear.
Androids don't feel fear.
Deviants.
Deviants do. They get overwhelmed by their emotions and make irrational decisions.
All right, well, that still doesn't tell us where it went.
It didn't have a plan, and it had nowhere to go.
Connor's like, I'll find you.
Maybe it didn't go far.
Maybe.
Sneak past cops. See, androids are sick. They can just... $66, boy. You just scan your environment like that. Well, I mean, a lot of people can do this anyway, but
hey, wait a minute!
We saw them headed for the train station.
I failed this. What it is, I gotta run after them, Connor. Oh, I don't want to catch my own people. I thought so. There's no way else.
They're over there!
Oh man.
Don't shoot! We need it alive!
Mate.
Oh, fuck! That's insane.
How am I supposed to... Oh my days.
Hey, where are you going?
I can't let them get away!
They won't. They'll never make it to the other side.
I can't take that chance!
Now you will get yourself killed! Do not go after him, Connor. That's an order.
This is traumatic.
Are you okay?
Mate, she's traumatized. That was the craziest thing ever. That could possibly happen. There's absolutely no chance of it.
Please explain why the TNT from the base has gone missing. Oh, for God's sake, who the hell keeps stealing stuff from the base?
Come on, guys, it's obviously Nigel. He always pulls this crap. Care, shut your fucking mouth. It can't have been me. I've not even loaded into the world yet. Well, if it's not me or Rishi, who the hell has all of our blimmin' TNT?
Hey, shut up a second. Who the fuck's that stood in the corner?
What is this? That was kind of wild. That was incredible. That was incredibly stressful. Didn't need to be that stressful.
Several sources report that CyberLife has provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have existed for several years now, this would be the first case of an android being authorized to play an active role in criminal investigations. We've contacted CyberLife for comment, but no longer.
We are now approaching Ferndale Station. Please take care of stepping onto the platform. Customers are reminded that all androids must run in the designated area.
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho.
Well, for now, I'm going to pause this because I'm getting a bit tired. It's been a good session. Yeah, So yeah, that's the end of Detroit Become Human. It's an hour's playthrough. I haven't played it in a while. It's good to see, good to enjoy it again. Good to have a couple of people drop in and watch and listen. Yes. Yes. It says recording. Didn't record it. Maybe I can get it from Twitch. But yeah, from now on, I'll be doing some more streaming. Just get used to seeing this space.